Hi everybody, my name is Kai Sing and this is my first vlog on my YouTube channel. I'm currently in Hong Kong doing my quarantine, but more on that in the next video where I'll share more about why I moved to Hong Kong from Singapore. And what I'll share today is my experience at Shopee under the campaigns marketing team. I'll share more about what it's like to work at Shopee, the culture there, what we do in the campaigns marketing team, and also my general experience thus far. In fact, it was my second internship at Shopee, so I'm pretty sure that my 1 year's worth of experience at Shopee should lend enough credit to the perspectives that I'll share. Now, of course, my experience is not representative of what all interns will experience. However, it should give you a good enough glimpse about what you can expect interning at Shopee. So without further ado, here's a day in the life working in Shopee's campaigns marketing team.
Shopee has two offices, one at Buona Vista opposite NUS and NUH, and another at Fusionopolis Galaxis, which is at the One North MRT station. I usually cycle from home to the MRT because it's faster than taking the bus, and the whole journey to the office takes me around just an hour. Work officially starts at 9:30 AM, but it's not entirely rigid and the culture is very agile. This is where I'm seated at and these are my colleagues. As you can see, I'm the only male in the team, so it was definitely a first-time experience being in such a team. I usually start my day by updating my to-do list, so I know my tasks for the entire day. Throughout the day, more tasks get added to the list, and that creates the challenge of having to prioritize different tasks according to their urgency and importance. So more specifically, I'm in the Singapore marketing team doing campaigns marketing. In a nutshell, our job is to conceptualize, develop and execute marketing campaigns for at least one category. The strategy for these campaigns are extremely data-driven, where we look at aspects such as consumer behavior, social media trends, competitor initiatives, past campaign performances, and so on. My experience here was pretty unique as I was roped into 3 different categories within my 6 months of internship. In my first 3 months, I was supporting the 2 largest categories, beauty and personal care, and food and beverage. It was an extremely steep learning curve for me as I knew nothing about the cosmetics industry. In my final 3 months, my F&B portfolio was streamlined towards coffee and tea, and I moved from the beauty and personal care category to the health and wellness category. In fact, during my final 1.5 months at Shopee, I was given the super rare opportunity to be a stand-in category marketer when the then category marketer left. Because I got to support these 3 categories in a short span of 6 months and even got a jab at being a category marketer, my learning curve was extremely steep and rewarding. In the campaigns marketing team, you will also get the opportunity to work with many different teams, such as the KOL team, the BD team, the social media team, the graphic designers team, and so on. In fact, being able to work with so many different teams also broadens your horizon about the many different working parts needed for a successful marketing campaign. Being able to see the big picture of how our role synergizes with other roles really helps to sharpen many different soft skills, such as stakeholder management, problem solving, and so on. For lunch, my team and I usually get our lunch from a nearby hawker center called Timber, where there are many different options. Oh, quick tip. If you download and pay using the Timber Plus app, you get a 10% discount, which is honestly a lot. My favorite 2 stalls are Berks, which serves burgers and fries, and Ishiro, which serves Japanese rice bowls. And their bowls are honestly so good. We usually try to get a seat in the hawker center to have our lunch, but sometimes the lunch crowd can get really crazy, so we'll order takeaways to our office. The good thing about eating at our office is that you can get free drinks and ice cream. Also, here are my teammates being true Shopee fans by shopping and playing the games on Shopee after lunch. And if you're still hungry after lunch or you get hungry again before dinner time, there are plenty of snacks and drinks in Shopee. There are all sorts of biscuits, chips, seaweed, yogurt, fruit juice, soy milk, canned drinks, and the list goes on. The pantries are really well stocked, and we even have our own vending machine, which is sometimes stocked with Nissin cup noodles. Oh, and there's also dinner catered for employees should you need it. So we've come to the end of the video and I didn't take any footage of me ending work because I typically ended my work at about 12 midnight. Nah, I'm just kidding, there's no 996 culture at Shopee. Well, at least for me, I didn't notice any rampant 996 culture while I was interning there. I personally didn't find myself working 996 constantly, although I can't deny that there were some late nights involved, but that is because of the very nature of e-commerce campaigns. They all launch at 12 midnight. In fact, I would say that my time at Shopee was extremely enjoyable, not just because of the learning experience, but also because it wasn't just all work and no play. My team often had bonding sessions together where we would go out for dinner, for karaoke sessions, and we even went once together to B-Bounce to exercise with the BD team. I was also involved for the filming for Shopee TV for Father's Day and also an excursion to Snow City, so that was also really interesting. What I've noticed about Shopee through my 2 internships is that the opportunities there are abundant and fully within the reach of even interns. Interns are not treated as expendables, but are given the autonomy and freedom to take charge in generating impact. For instance, as mentioned earlier, during my final 1.5 months at Shopee, I was given the opportunity to be a stand-in category marketer for the health and wellness category until the new category marketer arrived. That itself gave me many opportunities to spearhead the marketing direction for many campaigns such as for Father's and Mother's Day, for 5566 and even the Great Singapore Sale. Even in my F&B portfolio, I was entrusted with managing our coffee and tea subcategories microsite, where I led an initiative to revamp the entire strategy for that subcategory. Of course, all these couldn't have been done without my colleagues, who were always there when I needed wisdom and insights. So if you're looking for an internship at Shopee, I'm pretty sure that you won't regret your learning experience there. You can be sure to expect about 3 video interviews and 1 case study which you will need to submit. If you have any further questions about Shopee, my role at Shopee, and my experience at Shopee, feel free to reach me via the comment section below or at my social media, which is linked in the description below. That's all for this video. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all in the next video.
Bye.
Good riddance.
Good riddance, finally getting rid of you after